Hi, Karen. Happy July. Happy
Oh
birth
shit.
month. I'm so happy to see your gorgeous face and your lovely backdrop, which, P.S., I've been thinking about the last
Oh
few
my
weeks,
gosh.
and it's very colorful and gorgeous. So,
Katie, hello. Oh my gosh. Happy July. Happy America at 250. Happy. Whew.
ugh.
I mean, happy fall of the empire. Happy summer. Always wonderful to see you. Man.
Yeah, life is coming in hot right now,
Whew.
friends.
I'll tell you
And
what.
whew, I think by the time, so it's weird in terms of the weather here in Bend. I know that weather is just a weird topic to talk about, but it's like 50 fucking degrees here right now. Hence, I'm wearing a thermal top that I wear when I go snowshoeing. But by Friday, it will be 90. So by the time people are listening to this, it will probably be sweltering, which I would prefer, frankly. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it's also today is, friends, we're recording on the 29th, which is the beginning of Mercury retrograde. And yeah, no surprise. I'm feeling it.
No.
Feeling it.
Man. Oh my gosh. Katie, I'm so glad you reminded me. And I listened to our last pod this morning and it still had completely flown from my brain. Man, I will also say, Katie, thank you so much for the conversation before we hit record. I'm
Same.
feeling
Thank
much
you.
calmer.
Good. I'm so glad. I just feel seen. Yeah, friends. Like calls or like conversations before you hit record on a podcast, strong recommend. Yes.
Oh my God. If you're having trouble accessing certain emotions, start a podcast.
Yeah, and then don't hit record until you've processed them, or at least partially. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Friends,
Hilarious.
life is lifing for us all. And we hope that you are having a smooth sailing, easy peasy summer. And if you are, happy for you. Like super happy for you. I, for one, not as easy as I'd like, but you know what? It's okay. It's life, the highs and lows. Boy, yeah. I just like to go through one day not crying lately. I
Oh
like
my gosh. Oh my God, Katie. I don't even know if I can talk about it without crying. I will say the smooth sailing made me think like I hope you were having like a yacht rock summer. Like I hope that the
yes.
soundtrack of your summer is all yacht rock.
Is
Yeah.
all Michael McDonald and Hall and Oates. You know what? Just riding it out. Like just like loving life with your spritzer next to
Oh
a
no.
pool. Hall and Oates before they started hating each other. And, like
Um,
it's yeah, I think I don't know. I think, the truth is like people are probably listening to this like, Katie, what the fuck? Yeah, there's just a lot of strong emotions in my household at the moment, including those of my
mm,
dogs. So,
yep.
you know what? I would love to turn down the volume on some of those emotions. That would be
Mm,
really great. Um, and just and
yeah.
maybe I need to be listening to some yacht rock while I make breakfast instead of being mad at Tyler. Like that would be great. I don't know if you can be mad when you are listening to yacht rock. I think that's against the law. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Right when you said Michael McDonald, the song I had in my head was Sailing,
Oh
Take Me
yeah,
Away. Is
way
that
to where
to
I
where I'm
am.
going?
I actually don't know. No one knows the next word, but
Oh, no, no, no. I thought, ooh, I don't want, I'm not
oh,
gonna say it
maybe
out
you
loud because
do.
I'm
Do
wrong.
you know it?
No, I don't.
Oh,
6-year-old me thinks she knows, but she doesn't.
definitely, definitely. I mean, this is like early 80s lore. Love that
Oh
song. Yeah,
gosh,
it's great.
yes. Is that
And that
Michael
might be
McDonald
Michael
though?
McDonald. I don't know. Let's just say yes with no research. I'm here for
Okay,
that.
great. Yeah,
Great. Love
same.
Michael McDonald. Yes. So today today's podcast episode, friends, is brought to you by Life is Lifing. And Karen, your topic is always on the nose. So please take it away. Thank you for the beautiful suggestion.
Oh my gosh, Katie. I always say thank you for being my muse. I feel like these ideas pop into my head and I'm like, yes, Katie and I will talk about this hopefully.
No question.
So I think the way I texted it to you was something like, your best self, do you like her? Like how like do we even like her? And this notion that your best self has to shift depending on what is going on in your life. When I think about my best self, she is creative, she's in the zone, she's expansive and has this abundant notion of life and grateful and all this shit.
Yes.
And right, I mean, I don't mean to say it. Like, yes.
Yes, totally.
And then we have seasons, like the seasons you and I are weathering, and it's like best self, girl, fuck you.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
have no capacity for that self at the moment.
I don't
I
even
want
know who she
to. I
is.
don't know. Totally, totally. Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I also think it's like this expectation that I have that I always will show up as my best self or always show up at the as the 100% version of me.
Man.
And yeah, that's just not possible, frankly. Like it's
Mm-mm.
like, I mean, as a human in the world, ugh,
That is really the hardest part is realizing giving yourself the grace slash permission slash whatever it is to like look back at your wits end and be like, ooh, okay, well,
yeah,
uh,
totally. There it went.
yep, here we are. I mean, it sucks, but
It's
we're doing the
just
best we can.
I think that's really what it is like loving ourselves and thinking of our best selves as this movable thing that changes
Mm,
form every single day. That's a lie. Every single minute. Every
uh,
millisecond, friends, my best self is a different thing. Because you're right. Like I think it's
yes.
like I have the same definition that you do. Like is which is just like the creative, the in flow, the expansive, the like feeling lots of, like discretionary time to think and like create and all of it. And it's like I would love for myself to feel that way at all times. And then I'm like, well, what if I give myself permission to not be that? And it's just, it's really hard because I think the thing is for me is like, I, I don't know. I just, sometimes my best self is on vacation, just is.
I, I mean that version, hopefully enjoying herself,
Yeah, no, totally, totally.
right? Like drinking some
Hmm.
Lambrusco, resting up, bitch. Because like I don't, we're not hanging out right now.
Yeah,
So
we're not hanging out right now. Correct.
so what do the versions of our best selves look like on bad days?
I mean, that's such a good question. Crying a lot, apologizing in my case, apologizing for being a shitty partner.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's like
Hmm.
taking a lot of time in between. Not that I have a bunch of time, but I think it's like, what is my best self? It's like trying to regulate my nervous system by laying on the ground and like deep breathing for 5 minutes. I'm not even kidding. Like, I
Yeah.
just, I don't know, Karen. What does your best self look like when your best self is in St. Bart's?
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
hope she's
know.
having a good time. I
I really do.
definitely, the central nervous system regulation definitely regulates. Like I had a moment, I mean, earlier today where I just thought like, man, it's gonna crack like an egg. Like I just need to like my nervous system feels so fragile right now. I'm like
Yeah.
one like fork ting away from like cracking like I gotta chill. I have a whole day ahead of me.
Yeah.
So I do think it's that. I think I had a moment. I just stopped what I was doing and I just took a deep breath and I just was like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta chill. I gotta just do the thing I'm doing right now.
Right. That's,
I
oh,
gotta
that's
be present
perfect.
right now.
Yes. That's it. That's all you can
That's
do.
it. That's it.
One thing at a time. Like just saying no to multitasking, which we're never any good at anyway. And so it's like that's a really beautiful thing though to be present. Like I think that's so much easier said than done, especially when you're in a triggered state. It's
Oh
like,
man.
oh my gosh, how do I
Oh,
resource for even being present?
right. Oh my gosh. Well, and oh my gosh, what just popped into my head? I don't know if you're old enough to remember the Calgon commercials.
Oh no, what's the Calgon? What is that?
Ooh, Calgon was I think it's a all of the elder Gen Xers are screaming right now. I think it's maybe a bubble bath or a soap.
Mm.
And it was like, Calgon, take me away. And then it would show this woman in a bathtub in a
Oh,
big bubble bath. But like leading up to that point is like the baby's crying, the landline's ringing, the car is honking. Like there's just like this like cacophony of like shit coming at her. And she's just like, Calgon, take me. And that I feel like is how I feel in these moments where it's just like the cats are screaming at me and my phone
yes.
rings. And that, right? Like I realized the
Yes.
shit's been in the air fryer too long.
We're looking forward to those sweet potatoes. What the fuck? Such a bummer. So
Oh
real.
my God,
So real, Karen.
right.
Yes. A
Yeah.
hundred percent. Calgon, take me away. I mean, that
Calgon,
is,
take me away.
oh, what a core memory.
I
Wow.
know.
But also like a good template for like, like as a child being like, oh, bubble baths are a thing. Yay. They're a happy place. It reminds me of the My Calgon Take Me Away was, oh, I was I was under resourced on Saturday. This is Monday. But I
Mm.
was like, I should have some girl time. So I went out with a couple girlfriends. It was fine, but I was still pretty much on E. Came home and got in a fight with Tyler, turned off my
Uh,
phone, and that was 3 p.m. Went to bed for 3 hours, woke up, went back to bed,
oh.
and did not turn my phone on until 11 a.m. the next day. That
Oh.
was my like, oh, I'm shutting it down. Like
Yeah,
I
no, we are powering all the way down.
we're powering all the way down. And that's my Calgon take me away when I am so flooded, frankly. Like I'm like, I can't deal with
Yeah.
anything else right now. Like I have to just turn off my phone. Like I have to it's just hard though, Karen, because it's like that nervous system regulation is really tough. And it's like that
Yeah.
runs the show and I want to run it, Like, I mean, if I'm in
Yes.
my, resourced and like creative and in flow place, my nervous system is like, yay, I'm also having a pina colada. But one thing is interesting because a friend of mine was asking me the other day, she's like, I want to try all these new things and I feel really like I have imposter syndrome. And I was like, hey, I'm like, grab a crystal out of your house and put it in your pocket or in your bra and get grounded that way. But here's the thing, Karen. I'm thinking of myself and I'm thinking maybe I should grab a crystal in my house and get grounded that way, I don't know. Like maybe like when I'm full spiral, just like somehow grounding, like that's the thing is like
Mm.
like I have to take myself out of I don't know. How do I
Mm.
yes, be present, but also like how do I like okay, like just
Yeah.
take myself out for a second. Like this, do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I know exactly what you mean. Especially in moments that require a fast decision.
Oof. Yeah.
That is also where I feel like, oh, I am flooded, I'm freaking out, and someone is looking to me to decide something.
Oh God.
And I what I have come to realize is that other people's urgency isn't necessarily real.
Hmm.
That I am sometimes called upon to make a decision that someone else has decided is an emergency, that if I'm able to sit with for a second, I
Yeah,
realize, no, I have time.
it's so
Like,
true.
freaked out me is believing this shit that I have to do this right now. But instant, like, it just an instant calmer me is like, you know what? Pause. No, I'm not deciding that right now. And I don't have to.
That's I love that so much. And that's such a great like reminder. It makes me think of the metaphor of like, okay, I'm not going to jump in the river, your fast moving, urgent ass river with you. I'm going to sit on this little rock boulder that
Mm,
has like really, soft moss. And I'm going to sit there for 2 seconds and I'm going to think. and then I will come back and throw you a life raft or
Mm.
whatever it is. But it's just like, oh
Person's like
man,
down the river. That's hysterical.
that's true. They're already down the river, so it's
Sorry,
fair.
man.
Sorry, dude. Oh, it's so hard. It's like, oh my, you're right. That's not the right metaphor, but it's
Oh
like,
my God. I'm just like, well.
sucks to be you going over that waterfall. I'm sitting on some moss. Thanks. Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
God.
Karen, it's so hard. You're right. Maybe it's not sitting on the moss. Maybe it's just like taking a toe out of the water for a millisecond. But you're right. You're so
Oh
right.
God.
Like just taking a beat.
I don't know why that really struck me so funny. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and whew, yes, the urgency. I also am reminded there's this great, I think her name is Tema Akun. I know I'm saying that wrong. There's this great site that lays out the 7 ways that white supremacy shows up in the world.
Oh.
And one of them is urgency.
I have heard this. I'm
Oh,
writing this down, Tema Akun. I need to look them up.
oh, it's so good. It's so good. And it's such a good reminder. Yes, that urgency is a tool to force you into bad decisions or to force other people into exclusive decisions or all of the things, and that white supremacy is also patriarchy, and so that like you don't necessarily have to be a person of color to experience this shit. So I'm glad I
Yes.
just remembered that. And yeah, so yes, I feel like okay, what does my best self in these moments look like? Okay, I'm breathing, I'm sitting on moss. Maybe I've thrown the life jacket to the person in the
Maybe.
meantime. Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I'm taking a beat, I'm breathing. I am also doing a lot of apologizing for snapping because man, that
Yeah.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
I think my nervous system turns into a snapping turtle when I am dysregulated. It just does.
It does.
It really does. Like I remember I've had multiple um pieces of feedback, I guess you could say,
No,
from
ouch, ouch.
yes, that when I am exhausted, like when I am like under, like I have not had enough sleep, and I mean to the point where I've really become conscious of this. I genuinely do not want to be unkind, but people close to me have told me,
Mm.
like, hey, so you're not that nice. Like, you're like kind of
Oh,
being
no.
short. Like, no, but really. And here's the thing, Karen, like, I genuinely, like, I try really hard. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't want, like, maybe it's just a matter of like not talking. But maybe is that mean too? I don't know, people. You know what? Like, but like I've had multiple people like over the years, and this is not even like a distant
Yeah.
memory to be like, hey, so just so you know, like you're not really showing up that great. And I'm like, you know what? You know what? Like I just like that's really what I want to say. But like but yeah, that is nervous system deregulation. And
Ooh.
I mean, I think that's just like I have to have a certain amount of sleep. And if I'm not, like I don't know how to anyway, I don't know where I'm going on this whole soapbox about sleep and
So
being a
funny.
snapping turtle, but the point is that it is rough when you are not
Yes.
feeling your best self to be your best self. Yeah.
So you're reminding me, oh man, I need to finish listening to this book. Brene Brown, Atlas of the Heart.
Oh yeah, I've never read that one.
I love it. I think I mentioned it that it's like the best. I've never listened to any of her other books. Maybe they're all like this, but I'm obsessed with the way she's reading it
Oh.
because she's reading it, but she's also talking to you. And so she's ad-libbing and she's saying, you know what? I'm going to stop and I'm going to say that again. So that you, right? Like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with it
Oh,
because
I
you feel
love
like
that.
she's like just talking to you.
Yeah.
And she has this amazing, I mean, I feel like this topic, as I'm thinking about it, is at least the beginning of that book. This is completely what it's about.
Oh.
And she talks about being a server. She was a server in a really popular restaurant, I think in grad school maybe.
Hmm.
And there's something you say when you walk, I can't remember the phrases now. There's something you say when you walk into the kitchen to let the general manager or whoever know you need 10 minutes to go to the bathroom and not
Oh.
that you need a break. And then there's another thing you say that means you have to be done. That someone else has to take your tables, that you just gotta that you're and it is that I'm blown. I can't remember the two things you say, but this is what this reminds me of. It's just like
Hmm.
I mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yep.
I literally have to power down. Like I think of these moments when somebody I feel like also it's real brave to say to somebody who's clearly going through it and not being nice, you're not being very nice right now. Like, what do you think is about to happen to you? Like,
It's
walk me
so
through where you
real.
think this is going.
Well, I just want to give you some constructive feedback. No,
Oh
bitch.
my
You know what? You know what's
God.
constructive?
Oh my God. How is this conversation ending well?
Oh
What?
my God.
I
It's
would, you
just
know what?
ending in me like
Uh,
feeling like shit and then like being like up again. Let's just circle back to the apology. Like
apology.
that's there. And here's the thing. I do not think that I am a flawless person. I mean, I know I am not perfect and that's a lot of negatives right there, but like I get like it's tough, Karen. Like I think giving ourselves grace, giving each other grace.
I feel like I just want to get us t-shirts that say, I'm sorry in advance, I'm about to snap. Like I just
Has a little
like
turtle on it. Cute turtle. Or
like
maybe
just like that.
angry. Maybe an angry looking
Oh
turtle. I
my
don't know.
God. Yes. Oh.
Gosh. Oh my God. Yeah, grab your crystal. I'm about to snap. I don't know. Like, I
Oh
mean,
my, it's like I oh wow, I'm just how is that not how what do you need somebody to say to you? I think I'm thinking through this for myself. Like if I
yeah.
have reached snapping turtle o'clock, like what do I need for somebody to say to me?
I mean, I guess I'm trying to think of what Tyler has said that's been successful.
Oh.
Um, this is a hard one. So like, let's say, yeah, maybe he's like, "Hey, this has been okay. Maybe there's something there, but like, hey, I noticed that your energy is a little off today. Do you need some
Ooh.
alone time, or do you
Ooh.
want some alone time? Do you want me to take the dogs and go for a walk?" You know what? I don't actually know if he's ever said that, but I am manifesting him saying that. But like, if he said that in the most loving tone that had no undertones of, wow, you are a lot today, then I would be like, I definitely would cry because I would feel so seen. And then I would go upstairs and lay on the ground and feel like I imagine myself feeling like the draining of my stress seeping into the ground and then into the core of the earth. That would be amazing. I'm going to
And like
manifest that for both of us.
burning. I would like to, I know we're at times somehow
I know
magically.
we are.
I would also just like putting a pin in, we are two child-free ladies having this
Yes.
experience. I want to
Yes.
name that because I feel like this is a territory I feel like gets reserved for people with children.
I agree.
And no, we all get, we all experience that. I
Right.
need to lay on the floor.
Mm-hmm. 100%. 100%. And I have all the compassion in the world for people who do have children and those types of responsibilities. And no, it's not just reserved for that population. Like you and I have a lot of stuff. Like a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Laying on the floor. Okay. Well,
Yep.
on that note, Karen, I'm going to go lay on the floor. So
Oh,
it is going to help, I hope. And I wish you love, and I wish everyone
thank
else
you.
love and compassion and grace for yourself and others and nervous system regulation. And thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week.